Welcome to episode 22, The Tower. Previously on the Crystal Arc, the party decided to look through the wares of the now dead Vincent Gelder of the Ardor Consortium. They found a journal, one named to the name of Kindane Marlowe, which unfortunately sent Tobias into a trance. With the grip of the Lich closing in on Tobias, the party decided to act quickly, and S.H.I.E.L.D. wanted to move with a procedure to remove the Lich's grasp from within Tobias. With Coventina, Ardella, Tobias's mommy, and the Geobreakers, the procedure took place. The party grappled with the visage of the now revealed Crystal Lich, looking directly at them, trying to push back from them breaking through Tobias's grip. S.H.I.E.L.D. thought it was an interesting time to speak to the Crystal Lich and tell him that he really is an inferior facsimile, and that's what I quote. Just then, as the Crystal Lich's grasp was broken from Tobias, the sky began to lit up with a warning from the Crystal Lich that the game is just beginning. Streaks of raw magical energy begin to converge into the wastes, and which sent the Belwick Academy into a panic. Now, the party decided to move quickly and head back to Theraval and Ormkirk, which was now in a massive state of panic as well. Theraval let them know that the meeting between the two political powers, the Komodan Dynasty and the Huldremian Kingdom, was to take place immediately, and that they were to figure out what to say during these meetings. The next day, before that, everyone took their time, had a personal moment with each other. Some communed with the goddess of nature, Kala. Some played with their little bears, and others had a cuddle puddle in a bed. The next day, the Huldremian Kingdom and the Komodan Dynasty sat and met with each other, with the Geobreakers in tow. The Emperor and the King were there. Some of Nevigua and some of the Bloodhands were also there as well. While it seemed that both political powers decided that they were going to join forces against this oncoming virus, Orsina spotted something in the distance. As that something became larger and larger and larger, they realized that a horde of geolucents and this massive beast that took the shape of some sort of snapping turtle meets dragon started to march its way towards the Scalebearer Pass. And that is where we're picking up. We see a mass amount of chaos begin to take place within the little meeting room that you are. The guards begin to escort people out of the room. A mass panic. You see below you, underneath the pass, soldiers are now bringing in ballista and starting to make up somewhat of a barricade. The king and the emperor are now scrambling to order men around. What are you doing?
Well, it looks like time for talking's over.
Do we have to fight that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the other people doing?
So can I ask where is my mother in all of this? On the other side of the room? I think she was close by.
You see Ardella is actually talking to another aristocrat that you remember from some far off occasion, but it's very panicked, and you can see her. She's grabbing to her ear and sending out a message as well.
I'm going to send out a message to her with my ear, just asking if she brought the house guard with her.
You hear like she looks over at you and she says, they're massing at the bottom there. Borak, you can see the war chief Dolva now speaking with a bunch of the blood hands, and there seems to be a group of people beginning to head towards the stairs to meet this foe. Orsina, you were saying what was everyone else doing? Right now, you can see the clearly non-combatant people are beginning to escape via teleporters. That's someone like Theraval. The king and the emperor are still staying. But there are some folks that are lords and ladies. You see Elric is there. Elric is now sworn to fight, and someone like Ardella is beginning to move away.
Mm-hmm.
What about Jeff?
Mommy.
Jeff?
No, wait, not Jeff. Eric. Shit.
Eric hasn't been around for a long
Eric's
time.
not there, buddy.
I know.
Eric's not invited.
I know. We hate Eric. I just wanted to know if we were going to use him as like fodder. Anyway.
No,
No.
Eric is not probably in a good
Disregard
spot.
me.
Disregard. I am concussed again.
I'm concussed.
CTE, etc.
Yeah.
Theraval looks at the group of you as he's beginning to head towards the teleporters and in a hurried way and says, we have to evacuate the area immediately. And as he does that, the ground shakes again and you hear like a echo off in the distance and the windows shake and you can see this large beast with just massive boulders falling off of it and dust begin to move around as the fires of the local outpost begin to start rising up as the geolucents are tearing through there.
We are technically we're not in combat just yet, correct? So I can okay, I can precast an ability before we get into that. I'm gonna just make sure I got my mirror images of myself out right now.
Can I do a check since I do have Jesus Christ, my favorite enemy. Now, would this count as a dragon type creature?
It would not. No.
Ah, shit. Okay.
What is it? What type is it?
An
Do you wanna
aberration.
roll a nature
probably,
check?
something like that. I just want to roll to see if throughout our travels and what we've learned of this creature, if we have figured out if we know if there's a weak spot on the creature that is so massive that probably hitting it head on is going to be a bad idea.
Okay, so Orsina, you're rolling a nature check for your own thing.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Borak,
find
you
where
can
it is
roll a
on this
nature check.
app. Okay, I'm rolling a nature check right now.
And sorry, what do you want me to roll, Peter?
Nature.
11.
11. So, Orsina, you're trying to look out through the windows in the off into the far distance, and you can't really tell exactly what it is. It looks potentially like a almost like a monstrosity in a way, but you can't 100% tell.
That's a 10 for me.
Okay, for you, Borak, you see by looking at the size, and you take a look at the size of this gargantuan beast. It's 60 feet tall, and it is as wide as a castle wall, from what you can tell from here. There is no discernible weak points from here.
Okay. We're in a valley, you said, correct?
You are in a valley in between two mountains right now. This is the Scalebearer Pass in between the Scalebearer Mountains. So if you look out to your left, you can see the Temravi Plains. That's where the monster's coming from, and they are miles away. Sorry, Orsina, you were saying something?
I said, the king and the emperor, why are they staying? Should we ask? Can I ask them? Like, you guys should evacuate.
If you want to go up to them, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I feel like the emperor's probably going to be
so
pretty,
the emperor's like the
pretty
fire.
badass.
Yeah, okay. So the king, I'm like, Your Majesty, you should leave. It's not safe.
You see the king like speaking to a group of people, and likewise with the emperor, they're talking with larger heads of their military, and the king turns around and says, you need to understand that the king I can stay and I can fight with my people. And the Emperor turns around, and the Emperor looks at their, as the Komodan dynasty as well, we will stay and fight. We are not backing down.
So good.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I love that. Sweet. I mean,
Cool.
let's do this.
So the king looks at you, he's like, sweet indeed. Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
Well,
So now that we've gotten that out of the way, so I'm thinking that maybe the higher ground is going to be best for this, in case this thing comes close enough that we might be able to jump on its back and figure out something from there. So, Orsina, I don't know if you can help out with this, or Shield or something like that. If you could fly us up
I'm
there.
pretty sure that I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's I'd like to get up onto a higher ground so we have a better opportunity to maybe board this large.
That is a very good strategy.
I am not sure that Shield waited. He may have made a beeline for this thing the second he saw it.
Oh, damn.
Like,
Even though it's like miles away.
I don't care. If I go that way and it's coming this way, we'll meet sooner. Yeah, like he would have probably taken to the air almost right away.
So are you just busting out the window in true Shield fashion again?
Yeah.
Just as
I think I would have said something. I would have get everyone to safety. I will slow it down.
Okay. And
sounds
you
like
just
a horrible
We
idea.
should go as a group.
Yeah.
He's gone.
now you just like as another roar is echoes out into the distance. You see this shield just like a loose firecracker out this window. The meeting room is now clearing out majority of folks, and those who can't fight are not staying. Now you can see below small cavalries are happening. You can see cavalries forming up, barricades being brought up, ballistas being taken out, and whatever supplies that they could put together in between this meeting is now being brought forward. What are you all doing?
Can I know that they have been trying to power up this monster. I have it in my notes that they've been changing and it needs more power and ether.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything from here that looks like a power storage container, electrical lines, just anything that might involve power that we could try to disrupt or something?
Can you
crystal
please roll
structures?
investigation?
That's gonna be
That's
a plus
actually
one,
not a-
champ.
That's not a bad idea at all. Like if we could get some sort of shockwave, that would be
Right?
ideal.
11 for if I see anything.
You can see that there are these large formations of crystal along the side of it, along the back of it, but there's not much else past that.
All right. If we could find if that exists, I think disrupting it would be helpful.
Okay.
Because I know it needed power. Or
We just have to look for the tiny skulls that are on its legs, and we just have to kill all those, and it'll
Yes.
just drop down eventually.
yes, 100%.
Yeah, typical video game
100%.
logic. Yeah,
Right.
course.
Yeah.
The weak spots are highlighted, right? Big
Yeah.
bullseye.
that's it. Anything else you want to do before you all head downstairs or do whatever you're doing?
Talk a bit of strategy here just for a minute. Do we feel like it is a good idea to just beeline it for the Lich? Because if we get the Lich, then we get everything.
So
That's my assumption.
all right, I'm going to work fast here because we're in a hurry. I think the best thing for us to do is try and get on top of this thing. If we can get on top of this thing, we can try and dismantle it from the top. If we hit it straight on, with the rest of the group, I feel like the geos are going to envelop us, or it's going to be futile.
You want to get on top of it or like on a hill?
No, on top of it.
How far away is it,
I want to get on its back.
Peter?
Right now, it's probably about a mile out
Oh.
or a couple kilometers. depending on what way
What's
you look
that
at
in
it.
feet?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
How many cups is it?
How many cups?
Enough cups.
Okay. Good to know. So it's a jaunt.
It is a jaunt. It is a nice jaunt away from there.
I'd certainly rather be on its back than under.
I mean,
its feet, so
I can fly you there. I'd like to stay human, but I can just switch back.
I think that's a great idea. Fly Bo over there onto the top of it, and he can just
And
arrow it.
And I can shit on its eyes, maybe as an eagle.
I feel like your shit will not cover one of its eyes.
No.
When you gotta go, you
Shield's
gotta
gonna
go.
realize how
You
far.
can hit it head on if you want, but I just think that's futile. And honestly,
How far is it though? Because can I even fly
it
there?
matters how far it is. You can fly there. I'll tell you that right now. But we need to make this decision and go with it. So either we're on the ground or we're going on top.
Can you carry 3 people, Orsina?
So I think Shield will realize how far away it was, come back, crash through a different window,
Oh,
and be like, "It is very far away. I should carry one of you."
that would be great. I don't think Orsina can carry all of us.
There's my guy.
I can carry one on the like claws and one on the back.
I'll go with Shield.
Okay, well.
Okay,
that's fine.
I'll hop on top of Orsina.
We're good to go.
Before she's in eagle form, just hop on her back.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn into an eagle.
As you all are standing pretty much at like this kind of like precipice over this valley, Tobias, you get onto the armor of Shield, and Orsina, you turn, you flap your arms out, and as you do, you turn into this giant eagle with like this black and green flecks, and you all begin to mount up and fly out to the battlefield. As you are walking out into the or flying out, into the Temravi Plains, you can see there's like a cavalry of bloodhands now being led by War Chief Dolva. You can see that there are a few of the Skald from Nevegua lining up to beginning to fight. There are people from the Huldremian kingdom. You can see there's the Komodans, the Dragonborn from the Komodan now, all are kind of ranking and filing. You can see like these barrels being rolled out behind this barricade, a ballista being pulled onto this kind of ridge. And as you are flying over, you're brought over to a battlefield. And I put it here for you all. As you can see, the battlefield here is quite large. So let's take our time and look at it, and let me know when you're all ready to move forward.
All right.
Oh, good
Oh.
God. Zoom out.
Oh,
zoom
we're so
out,
tiny.
zoom
What
out.
Why are we so small?
Because it's a giant monster. You can
Yeah.
zoom in if you'd like.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Sorry, Jake's controlling, so I'm like,
Don't blame it on me.
And those are those things around it the swarms of geos?
Yes, there are geolucent swarms on the ground as well.
And then are the big guys on our side, are those swarms of armies? Our army?
Those are
Army
cavalries,
swarm?
yes.
Cavalry swarm?
cavalry.
So are we looking at units here rather than individuals? Is that what this is?
The larger swarms are units of folks.
Okay.
I can only fly 80 feet at a time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I imagine the thing's going to be coming to us as well.
That's fair.
We're probably going to mute somewhere in the middle.
Okay, well, I'm flying y'all to on top of the thing, I guess.
So she can move 80 feet at a time.
All right. Are you going stealthily, Orsina?
Yes, because they wouldn't know that I'm coming.
Okay. Roll a stealth check, please.
So archers.
Caw! I mean, eagle sounds. Caw!
I quietly.
Meep.
Hold on. It's very hard to do this on the phone. A 20, not a nat, but a 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Very
Okay.
nice. Dirty.
As you are flying over with, who is this? with you on you?
So,
That'll be
Cypher
myself.
on the back, Bo on the claws.
Okay, so you got Bo. Move your character wherever you'd like. As of right now, nothing has detected you.
Were you talking to me or Bo? I heard
You,
Bo.
you,
Well,
sorry,
you're driving the ship. So.
Yeah, you're steering. You're steering.
So because I can only fly 80 at a time, I can only move there
Correct.
right now?
You can
Is
only
that
move
with the
80.
dash? Because you can use 40 per turn, right? You can use 40 and then you dashed. Yeah.
Okay, so dash is what?
No, it was
120?
80. I was talking
80.
it out loud.
Yeah, you go the 80. Go the full 80.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, then I'll move Cypher
Right there, my finger.
and
Yep.
all y'all there. Okay, cool. I need you all, whoever is not, well, Shield and Tobias, what are you all doing? That's the real question.
I'm gonna pick up Tobias and do the same thing. I'm just slower, so I can only.
Are you
Sorry?
holding me under your arm or putting me over your shoulders?
I feel like.
Or
the way
carrying
I
me like a
fly-
baby?
I feel like the way I fly, you could probably just, I don't know, ride me like a horse.
Like
Sweet.
piggyback.
To be honest,
That's cute. It's a bit of a cuddle.
It's a nice bonding
my-
moment. I like this.
my pauldrons are elaborate enough that I'm sure you could get grip on there. And
I'm sure they are.
Okay.
Okay,
hey,
roll stealth then. Roll stealth. Shield.
oh, yeah, I'm absolutely trying to be stealthy with my rockets and.
We got Iron Man. Over.
Legally distinct from Iron Man, just to be clear.
Yeah,
11.
Copperman.
Copper
11.
Man.
11. As you are flying through, you do see the tower kind of move its head over. His passive perception is an 11. And you can see that I'm going to need Tobias and Shield to roll the initiative and not the other three.
Okay. And my my clones, they're just running behind really quickly.
Yeah, they're on the ground just like well, actually no, it's more like T-posing, just kind of hovering across the air.
All right,
Okay,
Peter,
cool.
you ready?
Yeah, let me hear it.
27.
27.
Boom.
Okay. Tobias, what are you at?
Even initiative.
Give me a second. Why is this not working? What the fuck? One second.
Just roll it. Wait, where's your
Oh, yeah.
Technical difficulties, folks. Hey, have you ever been to PEI? Well, Tobias and Orsina are there right now. Go check out Anna Green Gables' place. They have seafood. Not at Anna Green Gables' place, but in PEI.
Fisherman's Wharf.
Fun
Fisherman's Wharf.
18?
fact,
Dwarf.
Anne never had
18.
seafood.
18.
Yes.
18.
No, 24.
Very nice, Tobias.
24.
Oh, 24.
And
Sorry.
I rolled that for him. Just sorry.
You didn't need to say that.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, then, actually, you two rolled very high initiatives. So, Shield, you're actually up first.
Yeah, I am. Same thing. Move dash.
Move dash. Let's see it.
So 10, 20,
Oh, it
30,
doesn't work very well. You need to put it
40, 50, 60.
All right, I'll move over Mr. Tobias there, too.
It's just
And
coming
I'll
in here.
zoom in a little bit more so we can
And
see some
then-
more details. As you're flying closer, you can just see the massive scale of this beast. And as you're getting closer, you can see there are crags of almost large crystallized just kind of coming out the back of it and down the side of its long tail. That's the end of your turn. Turn.
We are in fireball range for any wizards who may have that. Don't know if that's a thing or not, but
Talking's a free action. So Tobias, you're up next.
no.
I didn't pull that one from my spell book.
That's all right.
So we're just gonna have to stick with this, the standard, you know, Thunder Wave and all that stuff. No fireball right now. So I guess I'm not close enough to anything.
Nothing right now for y'all?
No, I can't really do anything except. Sorry, how many feet did you say he was away? Right. Well, actually, let me check.
I can
Sorry,
do that for
we're
you.
working with one monitor right now.
Yeah, one. Yeah, it's.
It's okay. He's 120 feet away from you right now.
Oh well, in that case, can. I wonder if I can cast this on it. Let's cast Phantasmal Killer. Maybe this thing has something that it's scared of, and all right, I'm gonna cast that at. All right, so it's a 17 wisdom.
Okay. All right.
For you.
Rolled 17 on the dot, but it's actually 18.
Oh.
Oh, poppycock.
That turtles got wisdom.
Sweet. That thing just was way too wise. All right.
All right. End of your turn. The next up is now the eyes of the tower glow. And they have seemingly locked on to Shield and Tobias as they move 40 feet. You hear like the lumbering.
For some reason,
kind of the geolucent hordes are moving out from beside, from underneath it. The
Oh.
Damn.
So scared.
He's gonna end his turn there, just continuing,
That's
okay.
His name is the Tower, right?
The tower, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so to Orsina and the rest of the gang here, we're gonna jump out of combat right now too. If you want, you can give us some initiative rolls as well, just so we can kind of put you in initiative order, because you right now are effectively not in combat. But I would like to have you on the order there if you can give it a roll.
okay.
6. Let's get the bad rolls out now. The bad rolls out now.
13.
14.
Okay.
14?
Okay, and sorry, what were you, Bo?
13.
13. And your dex is stupid high, right?
4. Yeah. Or 8.
Okay. And 14 for Orsina. Okay. Well, right now, it's actually Orsina will go first between the rest of you, so we'll resolve things, but you're not being targeted at all in combat until Orsina makes that decision to be moved. After that, one of the swarms begins to move, and they begin to they kind of start spreading out and just like, and they move and they dash out towards the cavalry over here that are slowly starting to move. Next up is, we're going to be jumping back and forth a lot here, folks. One of the light cavalries, the Bloodhands, start to make their move, and you hear like a Borak, you hear a call that reminds you of your youth, of the beginning of a raiding party, and they all begin to charge out in the distance. They take their dash as well, and they move 60 feet. And up below you can see the large cavalry starting to form in a mass out onto the battlefield. Next up is the other light cavalry, and they're going to dash too. Folks, let me tell you, the beginning of combat here is just going to be a bunch of dashing, so we're getting there. Some more dashing over here. They dash through each other. Another light cavalry, this time of the Komodans going through. Aside from that, though, the next swarm starts to all begin to close in, and they move another 60 feet too. I was speaking to a DM about this today too, and he made the comment of everyone's just going to be using their dash actions for the first round of combat, and he was right. Orsina, you're up.
Wait, can I, like, my flight is 80 feet. Can I dash on top of that?
Yeah,
Or is it
absolutely.
so, like, I could have done, what, 120 in total?
160.
Oh, if your flight speed's 80, then yeah, you
So
could have
it's
done
double.
160.
Okay, so I can literally drop you off right now. Right?
Everyone off. Yeah, you could.
160 on his head.
You can drop him right on his head.
On his head.
What?
I thought, is it a giant eagle? It must be a giant eagle. That's why.
It's
It
a
is
giant
missing.
eagle.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Giant eagle, yes.
Wait, I can't put it on top of him, can I?
It's okay.
Can I fire?
Can you fire?
Like a
If
drive
If
by?
she like a drop, like if she's, we're
I mean,
on our
both-
way in.
Yeah, me and Bo both are ranged combatants.
Well,
Combatants.
we're gonna do a quick scene switch, if you'd like.
Fee-
As you all begin to fly over,
Whoa.
you see yourselves on the. I love the collective. Oh,
Ball sacks.
What is that?
you see these little crystallized mites, kind of all running on the back of this massive beast. As you begin to fly over, you can feel just the size of this monster and these glowing spikes that are kind of go across its back.
What are
So
these,
you use your dash.
What are these things here?
These are little friends. They're little, like, they kind of, from what you see, are these little mites. Like, they almost look like
Okay.
little pale crystallized insects.
Like they're kind of our size from the icon.
Yeah.
They are.
Well,
They are.
it's really big. They're like
It's
those,
relative
those-
to the beast.
But it's giant mites for us.
They're regular size mites, or actually, yeah, super size mites, I guess you could say.
Super sized.
Think of like Cloverfield. You know, in Cloverfield, when the ticks fell off and the parasites,
That's
they were like
nice.
the size of dogs. Think of it
That's
like
nice.
that.
Nice. Okay. Well, good luck.
All right, I guess I'll drop them off here.
I'd like to do some shots from. Actually, yeah, you can drop something. It's fine.
Well, Borok, it's your turn.
You want to
right
do
now.
some shots?
Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna shoot at whatever I
Just
see.
on the back where they don't do
Fuck
a
this
shot.
shit. Yeah.
I need to get my liquid courage.
Time to start being wimps. Let's go.
I'd like to poop on its eyes. I know. Oh, okay. When I pass through his face, I'm going to poop on it. Them.
Yeah.
Well, you use your dash to get there, but we'll say you're still flying around. You could definitely do a poop check after. Okay.
There's no way pooping costs an action.
Not as
Yeah.
a bird.
Have you not
Action.
trained?
Uncontrolled
is an
as a
action.
bird.
It's
Folks, let us know
natural.
in chat. Is poop an action? So Bo,
As a
what did
bird.
you do?
So, okay. Sorry. Where am I? Are we landed? Are we in the fucking air still? Like, what are we doing?
Orsina, did you land on the bird? On the monster?
No, not yet.
No.
Okay,
so
cool.
you are
In the air. Perfect. I'm
Yeah.
going to shoot at, I'm going to use a thunder arrow,
okay.
and I'm going to forego these little mites, and I'm going to shoot right for one of these spikes here.
Oh, falling. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Roll an attack.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That does not hit.
Okay, I'm going to try a second one.
Okay.
Fuck. This dice is going to dice jail. No, I do not hit.
Unfortunately, you got to mark down those two thunder arrows.
Yep. Did
Okay.
they just explode on impact somewhere?
They do. Like, they kind of like, they tink off the side of it, and then they go kind of firecracker in the air.
All right. So, I mean, that's my turn.
Okay. Now, flying back to the other side, I'll just do a really quick move of moving the cavalry around on this end just to kind of speed up combat a bit, because I know that it would take a little bit. So the first cavalry is going to take their dash as well, and we'll move them out this way. Over here, they're kind of beside... Oh, I forgot Cypher's over here. Cypher on top of the beast. Hey, just over here. End of that turn there. The next cavalry takes their charge as well. We'll move them 60 feet over here. And now the light cavalry. God damn it. Peter, don't do this next time. You hear me? A lot of movement. The light cavalry is taking their dash action. And the swarm is going to take their dash action now. They move 60 as well. Okay. Cypher, you're up. Now back to the action, folks.
Yeah, if we're just flying by, I'll see Bo take 3 shots at, or a couple shots at the crystals, is what you were shooting?
Yeah.
I have 3 Eldritch Blasts now. So
Okay.
I'll shoot, also see if I can hit the crystal to see what happens. And then I want to do 2 more into a mite that's nearby just to see what happens. So to hit the crystal, I'll roll first. It's +9. Nat 20.
Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
there's a roll.
On the crystal, so I'll roll the damage, which will be, it's 1d10, so it's 2d10. So 10, 15 points of damage on the crystal.
Okay. You outstretch your hand and Eldritch Blast onto the crystal, and the crystal just gives off a little bit of a crack in there.
Okay.
How many points of damage was that?
15, right? Because I just double the dice. I don't double the modifier. So
Right.
15.
Right.
An 8 and a 2. Okay, and then to hit the random mite nearby, my other 2 Eldritch Blasts, it's +20. It's like a 20 plus on the first one, and then 19. Wait, 8 plus 8, 16, 17 on the other hit. Does 17 hit one of the
That
mites?
hits.
So that is 22 points of damage
22
on,
points of damage.
on a mite.
You unleash your Eldritch Blast on one of the mites, and you see like a side of it just explode open, and you hear like and it kind of falls on the side. It kind of gets up and it's like starts to list up and it's limping. Whatever these things are made out of, they aren't made out of strong stuff.
Okay, it doesn't look like they were like neither of those hit like released any kind of magical essence from what I could see or anything.
No.
Okay.
You're seeing viscera kind of pouring out of them.
Ugh. Sweet.
That's
That's my
viscera.
turn.
Okay. Next up, I'll just say the last swarm takes their turn, and now we're back on top of the round. Shield.
Okay, so I'm going to move 30, 10, 20, 30. I think that's 30. Yeah, 10, 20. Yeah, sure is. And then I'm going to fireball him in his big dumb face.
Okay. I'm going to take Tobias with you.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he needs to make a dex save. DC, I think it's 18, but just let me double check. 19, sorry. Or he takes 9, 11, or he takes 31 damage.
Okay, so what was the save again? Sorry.
DC 19 dex save.
You rolled a 7.
Yeah, he did.
Reminder, I still have my Cosmic Omen.
Oh, thank you. And sorry, he took how much damage?
31.
31 points of damage.
Yeah.
Shield flying in his metal man formation reaches out his hand and just and shoots out a fireball directly into this massive face that's just staring you down now, just in the distance. That's the end of your turn, Mr. Tobias.
Sorry,
Oh,
I think
sorry.
I might have a bonus action. Just let me double check. No, just kidding. That is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Sorry
Tobias,
about
you're
that.
up. Tobias?
Oh, sorry. So we are we're still 120 feet out. I think I want to join my friends.
You're 70 feet out now.
Oh, 70 feet. Okay. I'm going to thunder step on top of the tower where my friends are.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
take me with you with that?
I can take you with me for sure.
I think you're gonna hurt Shield by doing that. Thunderstep? You do damage as you're leaving, not when you're arriving.
But he'll take me away, so I won't be there.
True. Okay.
Sorry, just reading really quickly.
Teleport.
Yeah, I don't see
Immediately
anything
after
about-
you disappear, a thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of the space must make a con save or take 3d10 thunder damage.
Yeah, but if I take him with me, then it's fine, right?
Yes. I forgot I did. Good point.
Come on
Okay.
with. So now we're on top there where everyone else is.
Good work, team.
You almost like grab onto the back of Shield's like chassis, and you're like, "You ready?" And you just,
Yes.
as you like push off of him, you grab him, and almost in this weird like kind of suction void thing, you're like, and like this in the like 60 feet up in the air, you hear like a, and this like shockwave comes out, and you are now, we're all on the monster. Everybody, look how fun this is.
Yay!
Here,
Good work,
we're all
everyone.
having
Oh,
lines.
We did it!
Cypher and Bo are not on it yet, unless they hopped off.
Oh yeah, sorry. There are. All right, so
What?
you guys are on the beast, Tobias and Shield.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put you kind of. Where would you want to place yourselves?
Up to you.
Okay, dealer's choice. You're going.
Well,
right
no,
here
up to
underneath.
Tobias. I mean, like I have. This wasn't me, right? So.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking here, I'll place myself, and you can place Shield beside me.
Yep.
Okay. Where is it? Coming up. I know. I clicked it. Oh my god.
Do you want to go?
I want to go right here.
Okay.
We are having some technical
Oh, my
difficulties.
bad. You know what?
Move us?
Peter made a mistake. There you go.
Oh.
You can control.
Oh, we
yourself
don't
now.
have access on this map yet. All right.
You do now.
Could I also have
Okay.
access? please?
Yep, working on it. Sorry, everybody. Didn't expect them to be on this quick.
You're
if I'm
so
gonna be
fast. Look how
completely
fast
honest.
you are.
You can't move them.
Right. So I'm right there beside the big crystal.
Okay. Okay.
So that puts me right there.
Also, my mirror images should catch up eventually.
They're not. How can they get up 60 feet, my buddy?
Well, they can float.
Can they?
No, they can't.
There is now just
You don't know.
there's now mirror images of Tobias underneath this monster, just T-posing, A-posing everywhere.
I didn't think this would happen. Otherwise, I wouldn't even summon them. Oh well.
It just says it moves with you.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
One of us probably should have told you that, but yeah.
You're probably
Right.
wondering how we got here.
The mirror images could also have been riding me. Like, they don't have weight.
The
That's
They're,
fair.
yeah, they're just floating images.
I think, for Jake's sake, that might be the nice.
Like
nice
one is
answer.
holding onto my leg, then the other one's holding on the other one's leg.
You know
what?
And I'm carrying the other two.
rule of cool, they show up. You see like a posed Tobias just. How many of them are there again?
4.
4. All right.
Hello, Tobias.
All these Tobiases just appear out of nowhere. There you go.
I love it.
A little
I am
shield.
suddenly
for
uncomfortable.
Yes, it's a meat shield for you.
Your shield.
All right. The tower takes its turn. You just feel the movement of the tower continue and go further.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now,
you
you have piqued the interest of the local friends here on the back, and now they're starting to move over to you, Tobias.
Yes.
Tobias's.
Tobias.
Yeah, to buy.
To buy.
To buy.
To buy.
To
Bye.
buy.
You can see all of these slowly start to make their move over towards the new invaders here. There's quite a few of them. But they're tougher stuff. All right, so the first one's going to take an attack at Shield.
Cool.
The first one is a 10, does not hit, clearly. No.
It super doesn't.
No, it really does not. The next one is going to move as well. It's going to take its dash and move up to one of the Tobai. And
To buy.
it rolled a 7. It does not hit. I'm going to get rid of these dice. Thank you very much.
Keep them.
Orsina, you're up.
Can we talk about the poop idea, or is that not happening?
I mean, I will say you could, as a free action, let the people go if you want to do the poop action.
Yes, please.
Okay. Are you...
It's what chat
letting
wants,
everyone
man.
off?
It's what I want.
I mean, Cypher needs to hop off, but I can just let Bo go.
Okay. Bo,
How high up are
hanging
you?
on?
No,
Fine.
fuck it.
Above him.
I'll jump down. Let's
Okay.
go.
It's only like
Fucking go.
I'm like flying 5 feet. Up
You
above.
are going to be flying probably about, let's just say 10 to 20 feet if you want to get back. So you would do 10, poop. Can't believe I'm saying this. 10, poop, and then 10 back.
Okay, tell me if it's not allowed. Can I, on my way, grab a mite with my talon?
No,
And then
because the
drop
poop
off?
is the action, my friend.
I still don't think so, but
You're
okay.
so strict.
I'm sorry. They don't make these rules for pooping, and now I gotta have to.
Homebrew poop?
Homebrew poop. I'm gonna have to come up with these tonight.
Every
I'm gonna
poop is a
like-
homebrew poop.
Oh, God.
Let me make this poop idea happen. Okay.
Okay.
I would
Alright,
make the
so-
argument that pooping is a bonus action at most.
Chat this.
DM Dave says it's concentration.
I can concentrate.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
These are also bird poops. They just fall out of the butts.
I want you.
Yeah.
They do.
So Orsina, everyone disembarks off you with the determination of all of the domain of Venthana behind you. You fly back.
My mother will
And-
be so proud of me.
Yeah, the wind whips close, and you feel like you had a big meal. I can't believe I'm fucking talking about this. And I need you to roll a ranged attack. So roll a d20, add your dex.
What is my dex? Hold on.
Oh my! Hey, folks, while she's figuring this out, coming soon to D&D with me, we're gonna have a poop homebrew, poop attacks, flung or expelled.
Okay.
Find us on the DM's Guild.
16.
Poop rules.
Plus dex, right? You said
Yeah,
16.
16. Okay, I will say that since you're targeting a specific spot, and the tower actually didn't ever really notice you,
It's about to.
poop lands. Okay? Poop lands. And I don't want to explain it, but it just drops and it hits one of the eyes, and you see one of these large eyes just close, and you hear a and it is temporarily blinded in one eye. Temporarily blinded in one eye. Okay?
And then it's going to turn into pink eye.
But just then, it is going to take its legendary action.
There it is.
What?
Why?
For the folks that are on the ground, or the ground of the beast, you feel the ground start to shake. And it's almost like a dog shaking itself off from coming in from the rain. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
My bad.
Including us on him?
No, everyone but Orsina.
And the mites
I'm
too,
not-
right, Peter?
I would have levitated above the turtle a bit.
You didn't say it.
Well, I didn't have a chance. I didn't know.
Wasn't
I
your
was
turn
being-
yet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So I
fine.
was just. Am I just been dropped?
Yeah,
It's at will that I can levitate, so I don't hit the ground.
not this time.
23.
23.
13.
High
Peter, make
saves.
sure you roll for the little mites too.
They don't. They don't need
What?
to. They have a special thing.
What?
Little hooky feet. You just
Tobias rolled
Yeah.
a 14.
14.
8.
8. Shield.
13.
13. Okay. You all on top who did not save are thrown prone right now. Everyone but Borok. Because you all saved very well within the range there. End of Orsina's turn. Now going
Wait, I'm back, right,
into-
Peter? I'm back
Huh?
to where I'm back
Yes,
to where
you fly back. Yeah, of course. Borok, you're up.
All right. Now, so one of the mites has been hit from what I've seen.
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay.
The one that's right here.
The one that's right over there. All right. I'm going to run over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. This little one here, I'm just going to fire at that. I want to see what happens if these shards get hit. So I'm going to Thunder Arrow again.
Okay.
All right, that's better. 18 to hit.
18. That hits. Roll some damage,
Oh.
please.
Okay. So we got 11, 21. 21 damage. Oh, and then the extra shit.
It's thunder, right?
Yeah, 24 damage.
24 damage. That's doubled because of thunder, buddy.
Wonderful.
So you unleash an arrow and you shoot out towards one of the crystals, and this crystal, the moment the thunder hits it just shatters open, and you hear an audible like a from the background of from below you as the monster seems relatively hit there.
All right, well, that seems to have done something, so I'm going to try and hit that again.
Okay.
That's the same thing, 18 to hit.
Roll that damage.
So yeah. Oh, can I Hunter's Mark? Is that like it would be the being, would it not?
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to Hunter's Mark this kind of. It's not a part of the living being. It's like think of it like a rock formation on top.
All right. Well, I asked. 12, 16, 26 damage. 26. So double thunder damage.
Okay. This arrow shoots and obliterates this crystal. It's just now a gaping wound, just shatters. And you can see like this kind of pulsating wound underneath it of just this glowing purple aether.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just yell back. I mean, take care of these mites, but I think using thunder damage on these big-ass geos is going to be a good way to weaken this thing.
All right. Next turn up here is one of these fellas here. Seeing what you've done here, it's going to take its dash and move 60 feet toward you. Actually, it's going to cover it in 50. And it's going to take an attack at you. Natural 20.
Oh.
No. Chronal Shift. Reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
I love that.
2.
No.
2. All right. Okay.
You just took that 0 away from your 20, and
he did. He really did. He just took my 0. A lot of these mites now are starting to move around and work towards the group, and seeing the panic, they all start to take attacks out at the group. The bias, that was a 19, that hits, so that takes out one of your little fellas here. And yeah, just another it just disappears into the distance. Next up is another one of these guys. Please hold as we get. Where are all my mites? There they are. 30 feet. Attack again on Tobias's people. That one was a 20, not natural. Takes it out.
Goodbye, Tobias.
Goodbye, Tobias. Cypher, you're up. You're prone.
Hi. I'm prone. I would like to not be prone. 2 things. Would you have allowed me to have cast Armor of Agathis on the flight over, knowing we were about to fight?
Yes, I will say that's good.
Thank you. And I also have that necrotic orb that is the eyeball of that monster we killed. I have one more, and you said that there has now been a gouging wound that Bo opened up.
Yeah.
I would love to throw that and just huck it in there.
I love it.
Please,
I
thank
love
you.
It. All right.
I don't have like the stat block on that item. I just know it's an orb that does necrotic damage and has explosive power, and I think it's a con save in 5d10
Yeah, so it's
damage.
roll a ranged attack to throw it, to huck it.
So that would just be my dex modifier plus my proficiency. So plus 8.
Yeah.
18
for the wound. That
to
hits.
throw it into the yes.
Okay. Con save. What's the DC on that again?
I wrote down, I think, DC 14, and I don't know if it's like half.
It's in your items.
DC 14. I'm looking at the item now.
Oh, awesome.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Ty.
Yeah. No
DC
problem.
14. I will be completely honest with you. If this thing is anything, it is fortuitous.
Fortuitous.
Big word.
Yeah, I don't have it in my inventory.
That would be a 26.
Like barely.
Wow.
But all right. Does it take half
So
damage?
it does take half damage. So just roll damage.
5d10 is fun. Ooh, 30.
30.
30.
30 damage. Thank
And I
you
think
so
there's something
much.
about teleporting, but I don't think that's going to work with this creature.
Yeah, it's not gonna tell. Well, like all of a sudden you hear like a, and you can see from the side like a chunk of whatever this monster is, just like just falls out of nowhere and just lands down beside you.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, so I just whip that thing at it, and that's. I think I should move a little bit because they're starting to move. So for now, I think I'll just. Oh wait, it's an action to start levitating. It's not movement. I'm so sorry. I accidentally closed Roll20 in my excitement.
How dare.
I got it.
How dare you?
Sorry. Zoom out a little bit, please. Okay, I'm just gonna 5, 10. I probably can only get here.
Okay.
And that's what I'll do. That's my turn.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Next up is one of the mites. This mite here is just gonna move. Is gonna dash. It's gonna dash. Oh, going over to Mr. Tobias. Roll that. Let's roll that attack. That was a 10. Does not hit. So you live another day, imaginary Tobias. Next one is going to take a. It's gonna dash. And I just realized I shouldn't have done any. If it dashed, then I shouldn't have done the attack. So I apologize. Sorry, my excitement. And then another move here, and that is it. Top of the round. Top of the round. Shield, what are you doing?
Okay. I have a question. I think I don't really understand. The big geodes, are they like part of this big creature, or are they a thing on their own?
Think of them like spires sticking out of the back of it. Like think of it almost like the scale, like the pointed scale on a dragon or something.
So the reason I'm asking is I would like to cast Booming Blade, but I am wondering if I can do the second half of that combo and still have it work. So, you know what? Whatever. Shield wouldn't know, so I'm just going to do it. I'm going to move here. Is this actually adjacent to this, or is there a trick of perspective here?
Nope, it's right. It's adjacent.
Okay, so I am going to use my action to cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
And I am going to punch it with thunder damage.
Okay.
Excuse me. 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, 26. So
26, yes.
Okay. So that plus that plus the attack, that's those. I think that's it. So it's going to take 16 damage.
Okay.
I am going to use a magic item I have. I forget what it's called. Where is my inventory? Illusionist bracers. So whenever I cast a cantrip as an action, I can cast it again as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that again.
Go ahead, big boy.
And I am going to crit it.
Heck yeah.
So it's going to take that, plus that, and that. And just for funsies, let's add that. So 9, 18, 26. So another 36 damage.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And this is why I was wondering. I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers on the turtle.
Okay.
So it needs to make a DC 19 Wisdom save.
Okay.
Or it takes 3d6 damage and has to move.
Okay. It rolled a 19 and it's a 20.
I have my reaction, right?
Yes, this is top of the round. You didn't.
Okay, so silvery barbs.
Okay. 15 plus 1, 16.
Okay, so
19.
it takes 3 damage, but
Okay.
since it moves, it triggers both booming blades, so it takes another 68.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
Not great. 10, 20, 28. I guess okay. Another 35.
35 points of damage. Thank you. The
And I'm done.
onslaught that just comes from Shield, just like literally just punching this crystal, and the crystal begins to crack further.
Oh,
and
that's all
further.
doubled because it's thunder damage. Sorry.
Okay, I'll subtract another 36. Thankfully, I have history here, but don't worry, it ain't gonna be too hurt right now from that. So just Shield is just bashing his hand into this, and everybody's like almost like a thunderclap every time. Yeah. Are you saying
The attacks were thunder damage too?
Yeah. No, I know. I've
Okay.
I've doubled it in there. Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing that as you were going ahead and doing them. So I remember from what you were saying for thunder damage. But the beast is roaring. You can feel it, just like the shaking of the movement happen. Now its attention is fully on whatever the hell's on its back. So it's going to take its legendary action, and it's going to try and shake you all off. Once again, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm still flying.
You're still flying? Okay.
I also learned, Peter, that my levitate is at will, not an action, because it's
Okay.
a special warlock thing.
So you're levitating. Okay.
Thank you. Just like 5 feet.
Natural
7.
20.
Natural 20, big boy over there. What's up?
28.
Shield?
17.
I already did it.
17. Bias.
20. Dirty.
Dirty.
Baby.
Wow. Once again, all of
Good job,
you
guys.
survive the shaking
Hold
of the beast.
on!
And you can almost feel like it's just like a big wave just happening, and you all kind of ready yourself to being used to the last attack. But now
We've
it's
all
going to take
ridden the subway.
yeah, it's all gonna take its turn now. You feel more movement. Borok, from where you are, you can hear like the yelps and the screams of the blood hands kind of in the midst of attack. But that's overtaken by a hum. You hear like a, and around you, the crystals start, and an arc of just energy shoots out in a 50-foot range, and it's going to go out this way. And you can see from this crystal, it's going to hit whatever is in here, even the mites, and you see like a blast of energy just hit Shield. So hit Shield and hit Tobias and all of his friends there. So I need both of you to take to do a dexterity saving throw, please. Again, to jump out of the way.
14.
Okay.
21.
Okay. All right. That was the wrong dice. I apologize. There we are. Okay. All right. So, Tobias, as you're standing here, Shield, you manage to jump out of the way, but you still don't escape unscathed. You feel the lower half of your extremities take damage. But Tobias, you weren't quick enough to jump out of the way, and you are hit with 22 points of damage.
Is this from
And
the might?
shield
The crystal light?
this is shooting out directly from the crystal. Shield, you take 11 points of damage. The mites on here, the mites that were in the line are all gone. And the power down kind of, you hear like a... That's the end of his turn. So
It makes me nervous that the mites are gone.
they got destroyed. They got burnt up real quick. Yeah.
I misheard you. I thought you all of
It's
them
okay.
were gone. Where'd they go?
The one
Like
that's
little
damaged,
fish
though.
that clean the things off the shark's teeth.
Yeah, the Remora. It's going to go over to Borok. Borok going to take an attack on you. Natural 20 again. And that is going to hit. Did you say bullshit? I can send you.
I said, well, shit. Well, shit.
Sorry, I got defensive. I don't know why.
I believe you, Peter.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're going to double that to 22 points of damage, my guy.
Ooh.
This might, after you've kind of like were shell shocked from that massive blast that just happened, the this might just kind of digs its claws into the back of you. You feel like this kind of bite as it kind of latches onto the back of you, and it is now on your back.
Why don't you Thunderwave? These are in the way.
No, please don't. I'm attack the crystal.
Okay. Next up is more of these mites, but a lot of these mites were taken out. So,
take care of the crystal.
this one here is going to go up to Tobias now, an attack at Tobias.
Bring it on, baby.
11, 16. That hits. I believe you're 14. Correct?
Sorry, hold on. Yep.
Okay.
You just
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage, sir.
oh my God.
All right.
As this mite comes down, just brings its claws down onto Tobias as he is unfortunately sizzling. Orsina, you're up next.
Well, hold on. Did we skip my turn?
No, you. Oh, we did.
Because I thought I'd go after Shield.
I apologize. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Did we skip my turn too?
No, your turn. No, there's a lot here, Borok. You're
okay.
Yeah, you're around there, buddy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well.
Sorry.
Let's see here. I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna just make myself invisible right now. I'm not doing well.
Okay.
Just to buy myself some time.
Go ahead. You see the form of... I'll actually take back that last attack, so put back 11 damage, because I missed. I apologize. So you didn't get hit for that, but you are now invisible. You kind of just cast your hands over and just are now hidden. Okay. Orsina, you're up next.
Are you gonna move? Or are you gonna stay there?
Oh, did you want to move?
I can't move. I already took my...
No, you can move now because you're invisible.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. So I'm gonna move right over to... Let's go down here.
Okay. Shields, you feel like an invisible force just kind of knock you in the shoulder as the hurried movements go along of
Good.
Yeah. of Tobias. Orsina, go ahead.
Okay. I'm still in my bird form. I'm going to fly, eagle form. I'm gonna go here. I think that should be good. I'm gonna use my bonus. Sorry, no, not there. One more. This way. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do like a really cool flip and land on the ground back as Orsina. And
Okay.
I'm gonna do Thunder Wave on level 4. So that's 15 feet around me. So all of these guys should get hit.
Okay.
Including
Okay.
the crystal, if we're counting the crystal as a being.
You are. We are. Yeah.
So can you do a Constitution saving throw, please? But I do have Cosmic Omen, so
Okay.
I
So I'll do.
minus the damage.
I can do all of them. Except the crystal. The crystal is an automatic hit. Okay. Just because it's a stationary object.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna do the Onkeg variant surprise thing now. Okay, one was a natural 1. Another one was a natural 1. Constitution 10, 7, and 12.
That's all fail. Sorry. You are going to take 22 thunder damage, which means 44.
Oh my god. Okay, so as Orsina flies up, swoops up after seeing Tobias is in trouble, does a backflip and just on the ground, and like dust flies out from underneath there. She smashes her hand into the ground, and you hear like a and this thunder goes off, and the mites that are on there just become ash, just break apart. They only had about 30 to 32 health, and you blew them up. And it was this one too?
The what? Oh yeah,
Is
all
it
of
this
them.
one here?
Within 15 feet. Yeah.
Within 15 feet. Okay.
15.
There you go.
And the crystal too? Getting some.
And the crystal, this is a rather larger crystal, and it is definitely looking close to shattering, but not 100% yet.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Borok, you're up, buddy.
All
You
right,
have a mite on your back, by the way.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring out my moon hatchets and just kind of grab behind my back and get the fuck off. Throw them down and attack with my 3 attacks. So,
Okay.
And I will bonus action cast Hunter's Mark on this thing.
Go ahead.
13.
That is a. So, 8. Oh yeah. 26 to hit for the first one.
Okay, that hits.
18 to hit on the second one,
Okay.
and a 13 to hit on the third one.
All but the 13 hits too.
Okay. So 7, 9, 10, 11. So 11 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And then I get to use Colossal Slayer on the second one.
Are you the one that's on your back is the one you were attacking, right?
Yeah, yeah. And so that is 3, 4, 9, 13 damage on the 13 damage for the second.
Okay. And you rip him off, and you kind of throw this monster to the side, and then you just take your hatchets and just beat it to a pulp, and it is no longer.
All right.
Right.
From there, I am going to. I'll take the attack of opportunity, and I'm going to move my full 35.
Okay.
5 this way.
That was a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 12. We hit maximum here. 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage as it bites into you.
That was not the best. Not the best one to take. But all right, we're good.
Okay. The tower takes its legendary action again. But this time you hear almost like a ground, like ground is breaking up beneath it, and you hear the screams of some group of people underneath, and you can hear like the stomping of another foot. But from up here, you can't tell exactly what it is. End of the legendary action. Actually, it would be this buddy's turn here. So, seeing the only person up there is going to run over to Cypher and is going to attack.
5 feet in the air.
5 feet in the air. He ran 25, and he can reach. I think he's 5 or 10. Let me double check here. It's 5 to reach. So he gonna get you still. Hopefully.
Okay, no worries. No worries.
Thank you. No, he rolled a natural 1. As he's like running, he tries to jump over and tries to get at you, but then like its little claws, mandibles can't grab at you, and it falls prone on the ground. Okay, actually, it's your turn.
What an idiot.
Sweet. I'm just gonna scooch 5 more feet up. Just gonna levitate his hair up. And now that the mites are taken care of, that changes my plans a bit. But the crystal in the middle looks pretty hurt, right?
Okay.
That's like, yeah.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Like it's been hit quite a bit. I'm gonna throw all 3 of my Eldritch Blasts into it just to see if we can break it.
Go ahead.
So let's see what we can do. All 3 of these. What is my bonus? +9. Okay, so I don't think a 12 hits.
Nope.
But does a 9? No. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 hits.
21 and over hits, so 2 of them hit and 1 of them doesn't. So 1, 2, 3. Just 1 of these hits. Okay. 13. So 23 points of damage to that central crystal.
Okay. As you hold out your hand, one of them sails wide, and the next 2 just find purchase in there. But you see the pressure cracks start to come across the side. It's not quite broken, but it's looking pretty close right now.
Okay, I believe that's all I can do.
Okay. Top of the round, shield.
Excuse me. So the one that just got Eldritch Blast, that's the same one I'm beside, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it's starting to crack. So I'm gonna. Would it cost me an action to just kind of take a look around to see how much closer to the mountains we are?
I'll say as a free kind of perception check, like
yeah, like
you
I
look around, you can see the mountains if you're looking off to your left, which is the up part of this, like over on this side. You can see the mountains as fairly close, almost like if you were to kind of move about like 50 feet would get you off the side of this thing. And then another 50 feet off towards the mountain side.
Okay. So excuse me, using the old map for reference, we're basically where the cavalry started. Then.
Yeah, let me move it over here. Actually, from where you see the geolucence, you all have been kind of carried like over here.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's got to move you all a little bit and not this goddamn thing. But yeah, there's some stuff going on there.
Okay, perfect. I was just curious. Okay, so seeing that we still have like a little bit of time before everything is awful.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to crack this crystal.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a nice stiff right cross. Uh, 22.
22. That hits.
Okay, that's gonna take. It's gonna take 25 thunder damage, so 50.
Once again, a big crack, and you can see chunks of this massive tower. And this tower, this spire is very high up, and you can see chunks starting to fall off. But it's
still not
there.
broken.
Still not broken.
Bonus action, same thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I ran into my other dice. So 29 to hit.
Okay. That
And
hits.
it will take 16, 22, another 29 doubled, so 58.
This time it is the crystal starts to shatter and now kind of breaks out. You can see almost this massive gaping wound underneath it that's just pulsating.
I still have my movement, so is the wound like literally a hole, or is it not really?
It's more of a gigantic gouge, not like a hole.
Okay.
You can't you can't see down into it. You just
Yeah,
see
okay.
a little divot. Yeah.
Okay, so I finished my turn now.
Okay. Tobias, you're up.
Let's see. This crystal looks close to breaking.
Oh, it's broken.
It's broken. I'm going to move over then closer to Cypher, use my movement.
Okay.
And also I'm going to drink a health pot.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Thank you. Once again now with the crystal shattering, you begin to feel that same shake as the legendary action begins to happen again. I need you all to do a dexterity saving throw who is not levitating. So that is Tobias, Shield, Orsina, and Borak.
Got to teach me that trick, Safa.
Dirty 20.
I will.
Oh no. 14?
17.
I knew I took it for a reason.
14, 17. Borak? Oh, you're not dirty 20.
Not dirty 20. Yeah.
Orsina.
14?
Yeah. As you begin to try and gain your footing, you find yourself kind of at the edge of the monster, kind of shaking back and forth as you're kind of losing your movements here, and you find yourself falling.
No.
You are falling 60 feet down.
No, that's not good.
Nope.
You
26
take
to 10. No, wait,
it's only,
66. Sorry.
D6. Yeah.
See, 66.
I was so far from the edge. How did I get there?
How would she be able to have a reaction for 60 feet of falling, like to be able to turn into something?
I'll allow it. Yeah, I'll allow if you want to react and change into something.
Okay.
Either that or take 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points of damage.
I would maybe not do that if you had a choice.
Okay. Well, I have 80 HP, so I feel like maybe I'll be fine, but... Okay.
You do, you boo.
Let's change... Wait, okay, sorry. So I'm falling off of
Yes,
the
you
creature
are
itself
falling.
into the battlefield.
You are falling into the battlefield now.
Fuck it. Okay, hold on. I can't... Okay. I'm gonna take it.
You're gonna take it.
Yeah.
As you kind of change atmospheres, you fall and are knocked prone on the ground. You can see there are a number of cavalry out here, and they are all kind of in the midst of a combat. And you're kind of at this side of a mountain here. You're knocked prone now. Okay. End of your turn. Actually, now that was end of Tobias' turn. Now it is the tower's turn because he did his legendary action. Now he's going to do his actual action. To the battlefield, you can see, Orsina, that he actually goes to this heavy cavalry here, and he is going to try and just swallow it whole.
What? Don't do this. Oh, no.
Gulp.
That
gulp.
would be for this heavy cavalry. Bite is plus 17 to hit, so that's definitely gonna hit. And as you see, like this, I don't want to use the Matt Mercer maw word, but you see his mouth open, and he kind of just digs it into the ground, and this cavalry just is swallowed within him.
It's intense, dude.
It is. And he moves another, or it moves. Sorry, we don't know its gender. It moves another 40 feet.
Oh,
And
no.
Orsina, as you see him moving, you see like a ballista, which is like a big like crossbow off to the side near him.
Wait,
Ending
what?
his turn. So if you look on the map here, there's a little kind of gigantic crossbow sort of thing that's there. End of his turn. Orsina, you're actually up.
I am. Oh, there. I see it.
Oh yeah, on the
Is
hill.
there no one on the ballista? Can I see it?
Nope, there's no one on the ballista.
I think you got.
I gotta frig. Ah, should have switched. Didn't see that there. Sorry. Hold on.
You are prone, so you have to take half of your movement speed to get up.
Yep. I know. So I have 35 divided by 2. Can I try to dominate beast this thing, or is that not a thing?
What? You can try for sure.
That would be interesting.
I don't know what his save is though.
Probably pretty high.
It's a mental
really?
save. It might not be.
He may
I
not
can
be a
just try.
beast. He might be
Yeah.
a monstrosity.
He may
He
not
be a
might be an
beast.
aberration. He might be a construct. He may not be a beast.
But Peter, is he a
Swim.
beast? Can I dominate him? Or can I try it or no?
Well, if you remember, you did it was one of you who did a nature check earlier today, and it was deemed a monstrosity.
Monstrosity.
Which is not a sorry, can
Different.
you
That's
like
not a
dumb it
beast.
down?
That's actually a
Not a
monster.
beast. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. Perfect. Great. What's behind me? Is it a horde of crystals?
That's a horde of geolucent.
Geolucents? Okay. Okay, well I'm here. Can I just sorry, hold on. I'm actually gonna move.
Yeah, get away from them.
I'm actually gonna just do what I did again with the thunder wave. I moved back, sorry. Can I thunder wave these
Absolutely.
group of people?
Yeah.
Not people.
They were people at one time.
Yeah.
Can you roll your con save, please?
Absolutely. That was a natural 1, Orsina.
I think you need to get rid of those dice. I mean, don't do that, but
Damn.
it's a 24 of thunder damage, so 48.
48. These untouched swarms had 45.
Amazing.
You immediately, as you like, let's just kind of play this out thematically. This geolucent swarm just saw like someone just pancake on the ground, get up, dust themselves off, run over to them, and just go punch the ground, and this thunder wave comes out, and they just immediately
That's pretty
become
badass.
obliterated.
Amazing.
That's pretty
Amazing.
good.
They were actually up next on the ground level, but
Can't touch this.
That's good initiative management. Good job.
Mhm.
hey everybody, that's good. Thank you, Callie. All right,
Welcome.
so that is Orsina's turn. Over to Borok, back on the body. Borok the body, Grimsky over here. What's going on?
Get bodied. So this thing is dead. Correct.
It's open. Yeah, it's an open
It's
wound.
open. It's an open wound. This is an open wound.
Which is the other one that's open?
Is this an open wound? No, that one's still kicking.
That's the open wound, kicking.
All right. Well, fuck this thing. It's not going to be kicking much longer. So, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot some more thunder arrows into it. Because fuck this
Go
thing.
ahead.
16 to hit.
Nope, it's 18, if you remember.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. Nope, that doesn't hit either. Gosh, damn it. I mean, I guess I'll just take my bonus action and feed myself a potion then.
Okay.
And that's it. Both the arrows just nope.
Okay.
But I will switch the hunter's mark to the beast if I can, like to the monstrosity.
To the tower itself.
The tower itself. Yeah.
Okay. Cypher, on the turn before yours, the mite gets up off the ground and is going to try and take another pitiful attack at you.
Even though I'm 10 feet up, is it still within reach?
Are you 10 feet up now? Or I think you said 5.
Yeah. Well, I went up 5 on my turn.
Yeah, she went up another.
No, it can't reach.
Because I was like, oh no.
Yeah, she did say that.
Did you? I apologize. Did you drop invisibility, Mr. Tobias?
No.
Okay.
He's still invisible.
I am.
He's gonna run up over here and take a little bit of an attack, but that's not gonna hit. That's a 10. So the mite just kind of skitters over to you, doesn't do anything. End of the turn. Cypher, you're up.
I am nervous about using all of my stuff because we have to feed a Lynch. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one that I saw Bo shoot at.
Okay.
Thrice times. Only 2 of those hit again. So that's speed an 18, right? Those are okay. So 2 hits. Ooh, almost max damage though. A 9 and a 10 plus 10, so 29.
29 points of damage?
29 force damage, which I would like to know the difference between force damage and thunder damage, but they're technically different, and I don't get it.
I understood force damage as like a train hitting you, where thunder damage is more of like a train hitting you. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. Well
said, Dieter. Well said.
Yeah, no problem. Come to me anytime for any D&D questions, folks.
So 29.
Top of the round. Shield.
Do you see?
Excuse me. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this one is the one that's still kicking, right?
Yep.
Is this a thing, or is it just kind of?
That is another thing.
Okay.
But you can feel kind of like the way the monster is moving right now. It is.
I wish I could see the other.
Wary, kind of like. It's like it's not really firm footing right now.
How far are we from its head?
Peter doesn't have a map for that, but Peter wants to let you know that if you go about 100 feet that way, you're good.
How big? I thought this thing was like 60. What? How big is this?
Oh, it's 60 feet up, but it is pretty long, tail-wise.
Okay, so I am going to use a bonus action to cast Kinetic Jaunt. So kinda. I mean, that's what's gonna end up happening. So it adds 10 feet to my speed.
Okay.
And so I am going to 10, 20, 30, 40. So I get to there. And I'm going to use my action because I don't want to go a turn without doing damage. I'm going to firebolt
That's a good rule of thumb.
this guy.
Okay.
So 27, I believe, hits.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Takes 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage. Okay. You open your hand and unleash, and you can hear like the crystals popping and breaking from in there, but the crystal is still holding firm.
Okay. And that's it for me.
Tobias, you're up.
Okay. So, sorry, how many crystals are there left on here to break?
There's only one here.
Cool.
This guy, I'll just be completely honest with you guys. You don't have to break every crystal, right? You guys have kind of made it up in your head that you want to break up the crystals, but breaking crystals helps. That's for sure. I'll say.
Seems to.
So this is broken.
Okay.
This is broken.
Yep.
This is not. This is cracked. This is not touched.
Okay.
So the south one and the center one have been destroyed, and the west one is cracked.
Yes. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna.
But north and east are untouched. Oh my god, the magic! I said I manifested that, guys.
You did. You absolutely did.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'll move then just over here. And let's see. Now, should I conserve spells or should I just go all out?
So yeah, just
Question.
everything we do, just remember that we might not get a rest, and there is a
Mhm.
lich that we need to kill.
But I feel like if
I'm
I punch,
scared.
I feel like if I punch this crystal, I might break my hand.
Oh.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Do you have any cantrips?
Oh.
You know what I'll do? I've
look
got
at 'em.
I do have a quarterstaff. Maybe I'll just hit it with that.
For the first time ever, you see Tobias like bring out a quarterstaff.
First time ever.
Where did he get that?
Is it just
In
an
20
umbrella?
In 22 episodes, you see like, yeah, it's thematically an umbrella. Exactly. Thank you, Cypher.
Yes.
Roll to attack, buddy.
All right.
All right. That's great. Give me 1 second.
The most Tobias thing ever.
Yeah. Do you not have a cantrip of some sort, like a firebolt or something?
right. Well, no, I want to do some physical damage.
Okay.
He
Okay.
wants to get in the trenches.
Yeah.
That was an 18.
Dig in there.
For you.
With
Plus
your
3.
-1.
Oh yeah, sorry, 21.
21 to hit?
Yeah.
Damn, that hits, buddy. Do some damage.
I've been in the dojo.
Do some damage.
Um,
1d8.
And 1d8. Hold on a second. This is gonna be exciting for me. I got 2 damage.
So for the first time
Plus-
ever, we've
plus
seen
your-
Tobias.
Bonus.
Oh, plus
Pretty sure he
it's,
has minus.
it's bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a minus.
Oh, it's bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning damage, so it does
It's
more
bludgeoning.
damage.
4.
So it's 4 damage. So Tobias, for the first time ever, you know, this is the first time you've ever used a physical weapon. Can you explain to us what you do in this instance?
Well, I bring out the staff from behind my back, the umbrella. I twirl it around a bit, masterfully. It looks like I've had much practice with it. Take out the wide stance and swing. I make great contact like I've been playing baseball for years. Home run.
You
And,
see,
and
like,
then I turn to everybody and I say, well, how about that? Your man can do some physical damage.
when he turns to you all and says, "Well, how about that?" You can just see a little crack just form a little bit.
You hear an audible from Borok's direction. Just a sizing cowboy.
And that is that.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Tobias. Top of the round actually is the tower's turn. So we're gonna go to the ground over here. Back to the ground with Orsina. We see a massive beast running around. This time it's going to take its tail attack, and it's going to swoop and go for an attack with the light cavalry and the heavy cavalry that's there.
Have they done any damage to these cavalries? Just
One of them got it swallowed, and some of them are not looking good. The light cavalry right here is... Oh, I just marked it. The light cavalry right here is not looking too hot. They
That's
are...
bloodhounds?
That's the bloodhounds, yes.
I wouldn't know any of this, though, so all right.
Yeah, you wouldn't know this. But the cavalry that's below there, the tail, that will be a 28 to hit. That'll hit them, and that'll do some damage.
It's the Komodan. It's not a big loss.
Or it is Komodans. 14 damage. You see this light cavalry just be vanquished to the ground, just trampled completely, and is deleted. Next up is, from here you can see the cavalry is all moving around here as well. That cavalry just got taken care of. The next one up is the Komodan Dynasty one, and they're actually going to go take some damage as well. So in the background, I've been doing some damage rolls for the light cavalry, the heavy cavalry, and all the people that are fighting with you guys as well. So this one will be like the first one I'm actually doing here. That first attack, they have multi-attack. That one didn't hit. Second one is a natural 20. The Komodans kind of get together. The Bloodhands get together and they swoop and swipe their scimitars for 4d6 damage. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they hit him for 10 points of damage, and you can see Orsina from where you are. It is not looking great. It is starting to list back and forth as the wounds on the leg grow bigger and bigger. Next up would be Orsina.
Okay. If I do erupting earth in the middle of the tower, is that gonna do much to it? Like, how big? It's gonna be like a 20-foot cube, like, eruption of stone.
Keep in mind, it's
earth.
60 feet up too, right? So
But it's from under him.
From underneath him, from his belly.
Under his, yeah.
I'll say that works because his legs aren't that long. It's just the size of his back is pretty high. So he's more body than he is legs. So that will just touch him.
Let's do it. So you need to roll a dex.
Dex saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. That one fell off. So that was an 18.
I'm gonna cosmic omen it.
Dang.
Oh, dang.
Oh, sorry. I rolled the wrong. Hold on. Sorry. So I got a 6, so I'm -6 off of 18. So it's actually a 12, and it hits.
Okay, it's going to use its legendary resistance, and it's going to... So a legendary resistance, it has 3 a day. And if the tower fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed it instead.
God damn you.
So is that 1 or 2 that's used now?
I think that's 2.
That's 2 legendary
Okay, hold on.
Right, okay.
Okay. But you get half as much damage, though.
Okay, hit me with it.
$29 of bludgeoning. So oh my god, I can't do math right now.
58.
John?
58.
Because it's
58.
doubled.
Yeah, it's 58.
So it would just stay 29. Because it was halved because he failed.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No,
It'd
you're
be
right.
just
29.
29.
Yeah.
So from
29.
underneath it, you
Well,
see
now
like a...
Sorry, go ahead, Peter. It's not important.
Oh, you just see like an explosion of earth just come up from underneath it and hit it in the stomach. Even though it feels like it's sort of saved, it still takes a little bit of damage on there. It's going. Is that the end of your turn, Orsina?
I'm gonna move as well. I'm just gonna go here.
Okay. It's going to take its legendary action. Legendary resistance are not the same as legendary reactions. And it's going to do the same shaking thing here that you would see on the top. So I need the folks on the top to do a dexterity saving throw, and I need also Orsina to do a dexterity saving throw as well.
Why?
I'll explain why.
19.
19.
Is that
Okay.
including me, Peter?
Nope, you're levitating.
Okay.
Shield?
My turn? Okay.
No.
So,
Dexterity saving throw.
oh, I'm sorry. 21.
21. Okay, that's good.
17.
17, Tobias.
Sorry. Seven.
7. Okay.
Bye.
All right, let's resolve what's on the ground first. I had a lisp there. Orsina, as you look up, you see what's happening whenever it shakes. You can see crystals, shards just start to rain down on top of you. Since you rolled a dexterity and you saved, you only take half damage. You only take 15 damage on this one. But the ground is just littered with a bunch of crystal now. Tobias, you are thrown from the beast as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you fall 60 feet. Is there anything you can do reaction-wise?
Feather fall.
I would like to dimension door as I'm falling.
That's a reaction. No, it's not. I lied.
Is that a bonus act? It's a bonus action, is it not?
No. That's
No,
Misty
I don't-
Step.
Oh, okay, no. So you won't be able to do that because that's an actual reaction move.
Can I do another thunder step?
Is that reaction?
Let's see. Hold on.
Thunderstep's an action.
Oh man.
But if he's falling 60 feet, isn't it 10 feet per second? So technically he should have a full round before he hits the ground.
No, the way falling works in D&D is that
Oh, it's different,
doesn't
okay.
take
It's
time.
instantaneous.
I
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
It's
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to take the
stupid, but
fall.
it's-
You're gonna have to take the fall. Okay.
I don't see any other way that I can avoid it. I am but a mere man.
How close? He's too far from me, right? Yeah. To do anything.
How
How
about
far-
what if I were able to, as I was falling, as soon as I hit the ground, could I do like thunder wave, and the shock wave of that sends creatures 10 feet back, so it could send me back up 10 feet in the air and lessen the blow of the fall. Could that work?
Was he within 60 feet of me?
Real cool.
If
Peter.
you want to look at the map again, sorry. He is well within 60 feet of you, yes. He's within 10 feet.
So, if you do you want to resolve what you just said instead of an option I have? It's up to you.
What's your option?
I can Misty Step as a reaction. Nope, I can't. I have to take damage. I lied. I didn't read that part. I'm sorry. Continue.
All right.
Sorry, I was so close.
Okay. Tobias, I want you. Can you roll a d20 and add your arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Peter, sorry, how much damage did I take before?
Oh, you take. You took 15 points of damage. That was the halved version. It was 30.
So we got 23.
23. Okay. All right. As Orsina, you look, I mean, you see the form of Tobias come careening down, but for some reason, it's like he's like looking through a spell book and he's like thumbing through it real quick. And he like turns around and pushes down on the ground, and Thunder Wave comes up and he He gets pushed up 10 feet in the air because there's no force stopping him, and he actually only and then he slams, belly flops onto the ground, prone, but he only takes 4 damage.
Impeccable timing. And I'll be like, whoa!
Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
What do you have now?
So now I've got, well, I used a health pot, right? So,
How much health?
well, now I'm back down to 42 hit points.
The health potion.
Okay. Tobias, that's the end of your turn. You're prone. Oh, not your turn, sorry. That was Orsina's turn. Borok, you're up, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna look at Cypher and go. Maybe. Well, let's fucking kill this.
Yeah, good.
Defeat this last thing first, and maybe make our way down. I don't know, and help the others.
Shrugs in Changeling.
Yeah. Natural 20 though on the on that shot.
On that shot to the crystal?
To the crystal, yeah.
Okay.
So 0 takes an extra 7 damage. Okay, so already 7. D8. 6. 12. 19. 29 damage. Thunder damage.
Thunder?
Yeah.
Thunder damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It is not looking really hot at all.
Okay.
The crystal shatters open, just and you feel the ground just begin to move again. And what Orsina and Tobias you see is the tower begin to actually go down on its front feet and lay down, kind of like keeling over a bit. Unfortunately, the light cavalry that was underneath, the blood hands, you see one of them kind of begin to get crushed underneath this as it kind of comes falling down. And it just took some points of damage there. But Borok, is that the end of your turn?
No, I got more. I mean, I have another attack. So it's down on its. Okay, so if I peer into this open wound, I'm going to try just shooting into the wound.
Okay, go ahead.
Would that count as the creature if I hit?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now, second thing is Cypher technically. Would that give me advantage on the shot?
I'm 10 feet away from wherever. I'm
okay,
10
never
feet
mind. No, never mind. Yeah, all right. I'll just keep shooting thunder arrows into it. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
These are the weak spots, by the way. The AC
Okay.
normally is 23 for this monster, but once you go to the weak spots, it brings it right down.
So I did have a good idea. Okay. So there's that. There's that. Oh, fucking right. I rolled 2 8s on my damage. So 16, 20, 30, 34 damage. Thunder damage.
34 thunder damage. You unleash an arrow and it shoots right down, and it's pretty close to the blast. Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Just from the blast of the explosion there.
Natural 20.
Okay. You steady yourself as you feel the come back out. But the beast is not looking very good right now.
Well, I'm gonna take my action surge. And
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it for I get another attack. So that would be Fuck. 17. You said it's more than 17, isn't it?
18 to hit.
Fuck. All right. No, 17 to hit.
Okay. Unfortunately, that one doesn't go through. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Below there are, now that the beast is down, you can see the cavalry. Yep.
Because I have 2 actions, does that mean I get 2 more attacks, or is it just 1 attack?
2 more.
I have 2 attacks per action. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I got 1 more then.
Go ahead.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Kill the crystal.
There we go. 19 to hit.
19. That go ahead.
Oh, I don't get that one. 11, 21 thunder damage.
21, is that not doubled?
That's doubled, yeah. So 42.
You let off another arrow into this thing, and you can see just the viscera just flying out after every explosion. From the rest of you outside, you see now you feel another shake on the ground, and the tower is now brought down and now is completely on the ground, kind of sprawled out. It's letting out like noises as it's getting closer and closer to death. All right. I think that is the end of your turn, correct?
Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Now that the tower is effectively prone, you see the geolucent crowd get crushed underneath it. The light cavalry, unfortunately, is crushed underneath it. The heavy cavalry saved, and these other ones here. Now, this heavy cavalry, the one that was eaten, is all gone now. The next one comes up and tries to go for an attack. That was a natural 1. Oh God. They end up getting hit by some crystals. The light cavalry here that's beside them, the ones that are crushed, they hit with a 26. So they're gonna do some damage on it. They do. Sorry. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. They hit it, slice it. End of their turn. It's almost. It is now begging for its life. Next up is. Well, that was Borok's turn. Cypher, you're up.
What would happen if I create bonfire in the wound?
Well, is there fire damage for that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Technically, yeah.
It's
like 2d.
I'm just like, it's a concentration spell that I could just leave in the wound and it would take that damage every turn, I guess.
You can go ahead.
Yeah?
Anything's possible in D&D.
It's true. D&D, we can poop in eyes. I would like to, just pull out some fairy fae magic and just whip a spark into this gaping wound, and it just turns into a roaring, almost pinky bonfire.
Okay.
And it technically, it's a dex save, but that doesn't really make sense because in this context, I'm putting it on a creature.
It's inside it. I will say it fails its dex save automatically.
I was like, it's gotta.
You put a fire in it, it can't legendary resist that as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it does say ground. I realize bonfire on ground. Is this ground? I'm standing on it. Is it not ground?
It is ground in this world.
Yeah, that's ground.
Go ahead.
Okay, so stupid. I love it. All right. Sorry. Rolling dice. 3, 5, 3. 11 points of fire damage.
11 points of fire damage.
11
Okay.
points of fire damage.
All right, you can smell the cooking meat as now this tower is just giving out like death throes.
And it's as per the rule, a creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay.
So do with what you want with that.
I rolled a 5 anyways, and its dexterity isn't like the greatest, so it's fine. It's all good.
I think I just get to you just tell me when I can do damage to it.
Go ahead, do damage to it.
Is it because it's its turn?
Well, it's not its turn, but it ended its. Oh wait, no, sorry, yeah, no, it wouldn't have
starts.
just yet.
It
Apologies.
moves into its space or is ending its turn in that space.
Shield. Go ahead.
Okay, so Peter, I would like to be on my bullshit again.
Okay.
So here is what I would like to do.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use a class ability Giant Smite, which makes me large.
Mm-hmm.
How far am I from the head?
Say it again.
Like, how far am I from the head? Like 40 feet?
From where you are right now, if you're off the map, it's 20. And then it would have been, so where you were before, it was like 100 feet. So you have about 60-ish.
Okay. So I am going to ask for some leniency here because I am absolutely up to shenanigans. I am going to use my move to go. So on the big map, it looks like the head of it kind of has like plates, like a triceratops.
It does, yes.
So my end goal here is to remove that plate from its head. And I would like to run full tilt at it. And as I get there, like the same way that an offensive line would meet a defensive line in football, like I want to move it.
Move it.
Move it.
So technically, I would use my move to go 40 feet. I would only have another 20 feet. If I dashed, I would get an extra 40 feet. I would like to use that momentum and energy and transfer it to the head plate and literally rip this thing apart.
I would like you to try and do a strength, like roll D20 and add your strength modifier as well on that. Because if we're going to be on our bullshit, let's be on our bullshit.
Come on, loaded die.
I would like all of us to
totally
be able to have
die.
shenanigan dice, please.
We should make shenanigan dice. Spend shenanigan dice once per round, once per long rest.
Instead of it, like we have inspiration dice and shenanigan dice.
Yeah, actually, that's a great idea.
I love that.
I'm very smart.
I got 23.
23.
So I rolled a 19.
Okay. So 23. 23. That D20 was to see if that met its armor class. And when you're attacking its armor class, it's meet it or beat it. And his armor class is 23. So you can run at your bullshit and do what you got to do.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Bullshit.
How would you like to educate what happens here?
So it's damage, right?
I don't know. I want to rip it apart. Like
You want to rip it apart.
I want to do a magnified version of like taking a turtle and going, pop, there's your shell.
Good God.
Oh.
That's terrifying. Anyways, you run at the head of this beast. You meet the massive kind of like shell hood there, and you push it up, and you do damage. I need you just to roll a no special thunder damage, no nothing, just a normal melee damage, strength.
Okay. 6.
6. Okay. You manage to rip it off, but it doesn't do too much damage. You can kind of see like it's for lack of a better word, it's like a toenail kind of coming off on there. Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
How's it
Hey,
underneath there?
hey,
Is it
Borak,
fleshy?
you're eating. Sorry, buddy. What did you say, John?
How's it under there? Is it fleshy?
It's very fleshy.
Perfect.
Okay, that's your turn. Tobias, you're up, buddy. On the ground. Tobias on the ground reporting. What do you see? I see a lot of death.
For some reason, I just thought of like the MXC. Do you guys remember that show from
Yes, of course.
like that fucking, what was his name? Gil or Bird or something? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Guy Lafleur, Guy Ledouche,
Yeah.
Guy Ledouche. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
It's dying.
Not
Still
on
is
my
some health.
watch. Wait.
Okay.
Who adds your fire to my fire? Double fire.
Bolt. Go ahead. Did you just roll it? You rolled it in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. There it is. Okay. So you doubled the dice on that too. The critical damage. Tobias, would you like to tell us how you defeat this massive monster?
Tobias gets the last hit on every bad guy. It's hilarious.
Smack it with your umbrella. Smack it.
Well, the memoirs. Bringing it back, baby. You see this? Do you see the slender form of Tobias step forward?
Slender but
His
fit.
hands glowing bright red, and he says his catchphrase, and he shoots this beam off in like a, you see, like no one's ever seen this before. It's an ancient art, and he puts his hands out and he shoots a firebolt directly into where the fire already is from where Cypher placed theirs. This, as soon as it hits the fire, it's almost like adding gasoline to a fire, and just like, and you can see like just this explosion of just viscera flies out, and you hear the and like the kind of the body falls limp and just erupts in a massive amount of cheering. You all,
Is it the ancient art of Dragon Z?
yeah, the Dragon Z. Yeah, have you heard of Dragon Z?
Old ancient art of Dragon Z.
Okay.
I love how this is like, it's basically a firecracker. Just like,
Yeah. Okay. And we will resolve the rest of this game in the next episode.
Don't you say
Episode 23.
it. Don't you say it.
It was a long day of combat, y'all.
Oh my
Y'all did great.
gosh.
Some of us nearly almost died there. It was not looking good for a lot of us. But thanks for fighting my turtle and
Thanks
beating the
for
crap
making
out
a
of it.
turtle for us.
turtle,
Yeah, no
turtle.
problem, y'all.